Hello friends, today I'm going to talk about the number one key to manifest. Let's go. So, not only is this the number one key to manifest, but it is the number one key to everything, to allowing who you are and just being in the world. I took about a week off from making videos because a lot of new doors are opening for me. I meditated, I aligned, and a lot of new understandings came to me, concentrating my teachings into what you're about to learn. So here we go. So many people are starting to be attracted to this manifesting spiritual way of life, and it's awesome. But in our westernized culture, we tend to look for ways, look for steps to take, how to add information to us. But I just want to say that that is completely the opposite way of how to manifest. We're not adding on steps or procedures. The trick here is to allow all the blocks from our manifestations to be released, to let go, to allow them to gently drop away. Spiritual masters, gurus, religious teachers from all over, all cultures, throughout thousands of years have been telling us the exact same thing. Ask and you shall receive. Pray that a thing is yours and it shall be yours. Knock and the door shall be opened. I know I use a lot of biblical terms, but we live in a very westernized culture and it's what most people know. I could quote this in the Upanishads, the Vedas, the Tao Te Ching, but I keep it biblical because it's a common denominator. So ask and you shall receive. That's it. Not ask and then take a bunch of steps and do this and do that and then you shall receive. No, we live in paradise. Ask and you shall receive. It's not about adding on a bunch of stuff. It's about releasing all the blocks. Like I said, we live in a westernized culture, and this westernized culture for the past 50 or 100 years, it's just been about get. So now we're programmed and conditioned to think that we have to figure out or do this or do that. It's not about that at all. It's about allowing and releasing all of the blocks that are in our way to our manifestation. And how do we rid ourselves of these blocks? Stop seeing them as blocks. The only problem is thinking you have a problem. So we just allow and release them not to even be there. When one comes in, we don't focus on it. We don't focus on a negative thought and think, oh gosh, I'm having this negative thought. Let me release it now. Because that is reacting to the negative thought and giving it power. It's feeding it. Cultivate a place within us that has the new formed ability to feel a negative thought arising, gently identify it. Don't name it, don't put words around it, don't wrap anything around it or react to it. Just feel it and then allow it to pass. Don't, like I said, don't feed it, give it introscope, nothing, just, and that's it. And when you do that, that energy of that negative thought transforms, it changes, and then it is fed back into your awareness as fertilizer in the fertile ground of your awareness, the soul of your being. So it kind of like it recycles. So you have this negative thought. We can trigger ourselves when we have these negative thoughts. I mean, when you first do it, I understand there are a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of stuff coming at you if you're new to this. Negative thought comes up, catch it, but don't do anything with it. Allow it to, get better and better at that. Like I said, when you first do it, you might catch that negative thought and be like, oh gosh, I had a negative thought. I gotta let that go and release it now. Here I am releasing it. that's what you might do at first. But as you get better at this, you'll find that that's a little bit much, because like I said, that's feeding that negative thought. What the place you want to come to is a negative thought happens, and there it goes, and there it goes, and there it goes. And just keep coming back gently. The key here is lightly and gently coming back to, you know, the more you do that, the stronger your power gets to do that. And then the less often those negative thoughts actually come to you, the less they come, and pretty soon you're in that flow. Now, at the very beginning of this video, I said this is the #1 key to manifest. Now you can see why, because your thoughts and emotions are manifesting reality. So the better you get at having a negative thought and releasing it, the less they come, and the less those negative thoughts are creating your reality. And as you can see, we're not adding steps. We're not trying to do this and trying to do that to create reality. We are simply releasing the things that are manifesting what we do not want, so that our desires can purely flow through us. The universe grabs a hold of those. You as God grab a hold of those, and that is what manifests. We're basically taking this dirty, muddy pond, and we're sifting, we're filtering out everything so that it's a clear, beautiful crystal lake. And in that crystal lake, we can see all of our desires shimmering and glowing and sparkling. And as always, this is just my way. This is my version of me manifesting and what I'm teaching. If you would like to keep up with doing your steps in this and that and this and that, you set the rules. That's your thing. Maybe you'll find that that's how you manifest best. But I am just here to guide you along the path that I have found. And a lot of my understandings and teachings from here forth are going to be very geared toward just allowing everything to be and releasing all those negative thoughts and just becoming more pure, more aligned, and that is where your power is. So stay tuned for the next wonderful thing that I've understood. There's a lot in here that I want to share with you, so it's coming. And remember, I love you.